idea through this campaign of putting them both together is, number one, to raise enough money for both organizations to make it through an entire year without having to sweat.
We have over the years met and enjoyed the company of wonderful friends in Toronto. It's one of those cities that's produced a lot of great people, especially in the world of Jewish music. And this audience will certainly appreciate our next guest. Shlomo Simcha is with us live via telephone. He is synonymous with Toronto. He's synonymous with great Jewish music. And this morning, he's going to be synonymous with helping us remind everybody why it's important to support today's cause. Shlomo Simcha, what a great way to reunite you and I. Welcome to JM and the AM.
Good morning. Welcome to this beautiful city. It's so nice to have you here.
Thank you.
And being part of such an amazing cause. I mean, I don't even know where to start. I mean, there are so many things. The Eruv is something that we don't see physically when we're walking in the street Shabbos, but I can tell you there is so many benefits. There is an unknown group called the Table Boys that make sure that there are no single people left Shabbos on their own.
Wow.
Often the last minute Friday, it's an incredible thing. And often Friday night, I know the guys that are involved, they'll make some phone calls, they'll get 10 people together, and people just bring their food together and be Shabbos, not be stuck in an apartment alone. And it's, besides bringing about Shidduchim, it makes people that would otherwise be on their own and lonely for an entire Shabbos have the possibility. It's not just about strollers. It goes so much further. And it's an incredible thing, and it takes people. It takes a tremendous amount of dedication and finances to keep that going.
I'm so glad you mentioned this. I'm so glad you mentioned this because we, of course, have been going to the default of talesim and strollers. But what you just said is so inspiring. It gives an opportunity for people who would normally be alone to be together on Shabbos, which is just great.
It's unbelievable. We don't even know the half of what it does, but
Right.
it's a thing that binds the community, and Hatzoloh goes without saying. We're all touched by it. We all know what it does. I'm in awe of all the incredible volunteers, the first responders, and those working behind the scenes, literally 7 days a week. These are the things that hold the community together.
You know,
And it's great to have you because you're coming from New York, which really understands what this is all about, and it's a tremendous inspiration to us.
I appreciate that, Shlomo Simcha. You'll like the line I came up with earlier when I said that these two. It's interesting that these two causes are involved in the same campaign because one of them you want always to be there, and the other one you never want to be there. So it's funny that the two of them together are forming this campaign. Now, you have look. How many years are you in Toronto? I mean, you're in Toronto a significant amount of time.
Give or take 25 years.
25 years. And for us, you've always been synonymous with this town. You know how generous people are up here. You know how campaigns normally do very well. This one's off to a great start. They have an incredible number already of donors and dollars that have come in before the campaign has officially begun, which starts at 9 o'clock, just a few minutes from now, 9 o'clock this morning. Help me, Shlomo Simcha, to convince everybody that they should be involved in these two causes simply by donating. Every single time they donate, it's worth 4 times the amount, as you know. That's how the charity campaigns work. You've seen a lot of charity campaigns do very well. Remind everybody why this one has to do well for the Toronto community.
This has to do well. Toronto is an incredible city, and there are so many amazing philanthropists. I think it's important over here that nobody should think, what is $18 or what can I do? What's $10? First of all, today $10 is $40.
That's right.
And $18 is $72.
Right.
Oh wow, my math is working for me. And that's the first thing. And I think. And I'll tell you that just everybody being involved it's important that everybody has a share in this. It unites us all. It brings us all together. We're just coming up Hanukkah. One candle can give so much light. Everyone should realize they are a candle and don't think $5, $10, $500, $5,000. Everybody in their ability should be a part of this campaign. It's what brings us all together. It will make this great city even greater. Please, everybody participate on any level. Whatever you're doing already, you'll see it physically 4 times as much, and that's what we can see. And just like the area of what we can't see, you cannot see half the effects that you will have by being part of this campaign.
Boy, you pitched really, really well, and I appreciate that. You're really laying it out there for everybody, and I'm glad you are. Shlomo Simcha, which is your shul now? Which is your shul in Toronto?
My shul right now is Eitz Chaim, Eitz Chaim, which is the Viewmont shul.
And we have a lot of
we have a lot of members. Shimshi,
and we
I
have,
believe,
no,
is
we
the
have a lot of
president at the
matching
moment.
families from there. So on the website, when it goes live in
Right.
10 minutes, people will be able to see very generous families from various shuls and communities who participated in the campaign to make this possible. And Shlomo Simcha Shul, Viewmount, had a lot of participants and matchers from that shul. So we have to be thankful and grateful to all the generous people who made today possible.
All right, excellent. Thank you, Yummy. Shlomo Simcha, I thank you. I thank you.
Not at all. Thank you. And we should have tremendous success in this campaign.
Amen. And thank you so much for joining me today. At JM in the AM, Shlomo Simcha really said it and said it very, very well.